You have reached a healthy channel. Grandmama Rose's Open Pantry on YouTube. She takes traditional recipes and removes most of the carbs and the sugar and tries to make it gluten-free also. So welcome to Grandma Rose's
Open Pantry. Okay, I'm Rose. Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, as Roy just said. And we are having something so good. Woo, I almost cut myself. So good today, because this is a sharp knife, let me tell you. We are having steak fajitas. Now, I'm just cutting my steak in little old bitty pieces, and I've got a lot of it. I did almost cut myself, and it just did touch the blade. So y'all be careful if you're working with a really sharp knife. Now, I'm cutting mine in little bitty thin slices because this is sirloin steak. This is not ribeye. It's not your really tender cut of meat. We buy sirloin most of the time because that's what Roy likes. And so I thought it would really be good with the steak fajitas. Now,
I also don't like robbing banks, which you have to do if you go
that's right.
buy other steak cuts.
That's exactly right. So we get the cheaper, and we just put some marinade on it and tenderizer or something. All right, now I've got my steak cut in just small pieces, just really thin, as you can see. I could cut it in longer strips, but I can't eat it that way. I have to cut mine in smaller pieces.
And across the grain.
And across the grain, yes. All right, now this is about 1.5 pounds of steak. All right, now, and we got it when it was on sale. So, let me wash my hands. And my bleach water right here.
You pretty well have half the refrigerator and all the pantry on your table for seasoning, don't you?
And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
All right, let me move this. Get this out of the way. Now that spoon was not where I was cutting the meat. It was on the edge of the cutting board, but it never touched the meat. Just want y'all to know that in case any of you noticed it. All right. This is what's going to marinate my steak. Now, this is fajita seasoning. You can use this if you want to, but let me read you the ingredients. Corn, maltodextrin, spices, including cumin, chili peppers, garlic, dextrose. It's got corn syrup in it, lime juice powder, and there was something else I wanted to read you, dextrose. Okay, you can use this if you want to, but I like to know what is in my food and my marinade, and yes, it takes a lot of ingredients, but I have these anyway in my pantry because I cook a lot. If you don't have this and you want something quick and easy, use that. I just don't like, I try not to use a lot of processed stuff. So, all right. I'm going to, this is a 1/4 cup. Now this is olive oil. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Now this is my marinade, and I'm going to marinate my steak about an hour before I cook it. All right, this is soy sauce. Whoop, a good tablespoon of soy sauce.
And it's gluten-free.
Yep, okay. Worcestershire is gluten-free. All right, I'm going to do a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Now, you can use the coconut amino, which is really good. A lot of people use that instead of just the gluten-free like I've got. All right, now, it is 1 teaspoon. I've got it all written down here. I better go the way I've got it written down. I'm putting 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Now, if you have fresh garlic, by all means use that. All right, lime juice. I'm gonna put, it calls for I'm not gonna put a whole half cup of lime juice. I mean 1/4 cup. I'm gonna put just like 2 tablespoons of lime juice in mine. This is fresh lime juice that I squeezed myself, and some of the little pit got caught in my little thing here, so I'm just gonna try to eyeball it. Hold on, don't go anywhere.
It's sort of hard to go anywhere, Rose. I'm filming.
All right. I had to get that little pit out. All right, that was about 2 tablespoons. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. 2 tablespoons of lime juice. All right, now we have got 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. All right, we've got a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and paprika, 1 teaspoon of paprika. All right, this is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I put 2 of these. Uh-oh, I'm almost out of paprika, y'all. Wow, I'll have to get some more. Now this is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm doing 2 of these. This is smoked paprika. I just thought it would really be good. Kind of give it a smoky grill taste, maybe. All right, let me check. That is olive oil, lime juice, garlic, Worcestershire, soy, cumin, chili, paprika, salt, and pepper. All right.
Now, do you think anybody could understand what you just
It's gonna
read?
be written in my
Recipe.
in my recipe in the description box.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like a lot of them out there, a lot of them say, y'all get your pencil and paper now and copy this down. I don't do that. I put the written recipe in my description box. Every video I put on, you're gonna have a recipe for it. And if I don't do it when I publish
Initially
the
upload.
video, it will be done within 2 or 3 hours. So I usually try to do it as I publish the video. All right. We're going to, now you can do this the night before, leave it marinating overnight, and it'll really be good. But if you don't do that, then you want it to marinate at least an hour before you're gonna cook it. Okay, just stir all this around. And if you're gonna marinate it overnight, you put it in a Ziploc bag so it'll be easy to store in your fridge. And every once in a while, go in and give it a squeeze just to get all this marinade over it. All right, this is gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna get all this put up. I am going to put this in the fridge, let it marinate. Then I'm going to cut my peppers and my onions and get all my other ingredients ready. So in an hour, when this is ready to cook, then we'll have everything else ready. So we'll see you in a minute.
Welcome back to Fajitaville.
All right, y'all. No, that's Margaritaville.
Oh, is that what it is? I knew it was a song.
Well, I
Anyway.
guess it is. Lord, that's what, 80s or something? I don't
Yeah.
even know. I never knew that song.
Anyway, this is Fajitaville at Grandma Rose's open YouTube
Yes,
channel.
it is. All right.
Open pantry.
I have got some salsa out here at Me and Smile because we like mild salsa. I have got some sour cream. And this is just things that we may put on ours. I have got some tomatoes, lime juice. You can put guacamole. I just happen not to have any guacamole today. But I'm going to, I've got 2 just medium-sized onions here, and I'm not sure how many I'm going to use, but I cut this one in half, and then I'm just going to cut it. Then I cut it in quarters. I'm just slicing my onions. Now, if you want to leave them in halves like this and slice them, then that's fine. It'll be more the size of your steak, but I like to half mine, then quarter, and then slice them. Make them as thin or as thick as you like. You know how you like your onions. And I'm going to cut up both of these because I use onions so much till I'll use them. If I don't use it in my fajitas, then I'll use it tomorrow in something else. Maybe a casserole. I might do a casserole for y'all tomorrow. Now, Friday is Air Fry Friday. Y'all don't forget. Something came up. I didn't get to do Air Fryer Friday last week, and one of my viewers said, "Where's Air Fryer Friday?" So, but I am going to make it a point from now on to try my best to have Air Fryer Friday. And Roy and I are thinking about something else that we think y'all might enjoy. Is Tuesday tips. So, a lot of y'all have wanted to know why we're on our journey that we're on, why we eat like we do, how we came about all this. So we're thinking about on Tuesdays, just having a sit down. Maybe I'll do a short video, but we're just thinking about having like a sit down and just explain a lot of things to y'all. And if you have questions, you can send your questions to us and we'll try to answer them. We're not sure, let me rinse these off. We're not sure whether we'll start it next Tuesday or the next, but that's what we're thinking about now. Okay, now I have 2 onions and 2 peppers. So I'm just gonna cut my peppers in strips, just like I did my onions. Okay, and I think I'm gonna cut them in half because I want them about that size. That's about the size of my onions, so I want my peppers about the same size. When you're cooking, you want all your, and you're using veggies, you want them all about the same size. But you can make them any thickness that you want, okay? Our steak is marinating in the fridge. Now you can use green bell pepper. A lot of people like green bell pepper. We do not like green bell pepper. It tastes too green. Hence green bell pepper. But we just don't enjoy the flavor. So if you do, that's fine. Use green. But I would use a combination of red, orange, yellow, green, just to make it pretty. All right. I'm not gonna cut this whole red pepper. I'm just gonna probably do half of it, I think. We'll see how it looks when I get through chopping it. I think this, yeah, I'm not going to do the whole red one. So, and I'm just going to yeah, I think that's all I want. So I should have got a dish y'all could see in. That's my peppers and my onions, and I probably will, I'll tell you right now, won't use all those onions. All right, now we are going to top ours. We always like freshness on all of our food, and we're gonna after we get, did I tell them I was using?
Nope.
Okay, we are using 0 carb tortillas today. I got 2. One is a La Tortilla Factory. It's a 0 carb. That's the name brand on it. And I don't even know where I got that one from. This is a La Banderita. I am not good, y'all, at All right, let me get this. Some of y'all scold me for putting all this on, back on this, this wrapper. So I try not to do that anymore. All right, this is a 0 carb 13 dietary fiber. So that leaves it 0, and so does this one. So they're just 2 different name brands, and that's what we're going to be using today. All right, so I'm just going to leave those right there because I don't want to put them back in my wrapper. Now, the way I'm going to do my tomatoes, for the fresh tomatoes to put over our fajita, is I'm just going, if y'all don't have a tomato knife, y'all, this is the best thing in the world. It is wonderful. And I don't even know where I got this, but I absolutely, and I have seen tomato knives. I've seen other people talk about them. So I'm sure you can order from Amazon. All right. Now, like I say, if you've got guacamole, that's all. I'm not going to do the second one. And then we'll do our lime in just a little bit. So, all right. We're going to wait for our steak to marinate, and then we're going to start cooking our fajitas. Okay. My meat has been marinating. I'm going to put it in my hot skillet. I've got my skillet on high. And as you can see right here, I've got a cast iron pan, and I am heating my tortilla shells. So while I'm cooking my meat and my onions, I'm also going to be heating them. Alright. Now spread it out because you want it to be in a single layer. Now this meat is cold, so that's the reason I've got it on high, because it's been in the refrigerator marinating. And every once in a while, just reach over. And now you can do this in the microwave. I have done it before in the microwave, but I really like it done on the skillet. And you just reach over every once in a while and turn it. If you do it in the microwave, it makes them softer. But we like ours. I like mine like this because I don't like soft, doughy tortilla shells. So I just always choose to do mine like this. And when they start, you can feel of them and tell when they're ready to take up. But I just put them in there. No oil, no anything. And I just reach over, turn it like that. And I'm going to put a paper towel between them. Okay. Now I do want some of this marinade left in here. Because I'm going to cook my peppers and onions in this same skillet. Now this is so thin, it takes probably no time. 2 or 3 minutes. It's according to how done you want your steak. Roy likes his medium rare. I like mine medium. So I like it medium well. So we do a happy medium, and I do it medium. So, but it doesn't take long at all for this. And your marinade with the lime juice in it, it makes this steak tender. I need to get that. So, probably it's ready to take up now. I think it will be. But I'm going to let it cook just another minute. I need to get a spoon over here. I'll get this to take it up. And I'm going to cook my peppers and onions in the same juice. Okay? Now, I've got these on medium. All right, they're done. I mean, it takes no time to cook your steak. If you have it as thin as I cut mine. All right. Turn that. Don't forget about your tortilla shells over there. Every once in a while, you want to reach over there and turn them. Okay. Let me get all my steak out. Now this juice is wonderful. Oh, it is so good. I'm going to put my peppers. Now is when I want to cook the juice out. It's when I put my peppers and onions in. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take that one up. I'm going to put another one down. So that's a little one. That'll be mine. And by the time the juice cooks out of these peppers and onions, they'll be done. So probably 3 or 4 minutes. So just give me a minute. I'm going to taste of this steak. Oh, y'all. That is so good. That is delicious. All right. I'm going to keep cooking these. Keep turning these. With that. I mean, this is, you got it? Okay. All right. It's ready. Y'all look at that. Now this would be good over, right here, would be good over chicken. It'd be good over steak. Just, that would be good anyway. All right. Let me get our tortilla shells and we'll be back. All right, y'all, I want you to look at this. Now, I'm gonna put my steak. Go ahead, baby, get you one. Now, I got the little one. There was one, and I don't know why that small one was in there, but it was. All right, you're putting peppers first, okay?
Wow.
I should have got 2 pair of tongs. All right, peppers, onions. Oh, look at there. There's your one for steak. I'm gonna put some salsa on my, oh, cheese. You want cheese on yours? I forgot to get out cheese.
What kind you want?
Oh, get that Parmesan. It's already shredded, so we'll just use it. Yeah. All right, now, put this back down. I am going to, Roy, I knew he'd go for the sour cream. I'm going to put a little Parmesan cheese, not much, just a little bit. Now, this is where you put whatever you want on yours. All right, I am going to put a few fresh tomatoes, just a few, and a little bit of lime juice. Now, if you got guacamole, this lime juice would be absolutely wonderful. Y'all look at this. Steak fajitas.
Lime juice is always good
Oh,
with fresh tomatoes.
Y'all, this is marvelous. Now, see, I got my little, I like my little tortillas brown, so I got mine brown. The steak is so tender. I want a few more pepper. I want another pepper on mine. That fresh tomato and fresh lime juice. Oh my. Oh, I do mine like a taco. He's gonna roll his.
Well, I know how to do it. You don't. I can't help that.
Y'all. Sorry, y'all. Make you some steak fajitas. Oh my goodness.
Don't forget the fresh lime
Mm-hmm.
squeezed on your tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. And the fresh tomato. Mm.
This is delicious.
I know. We don't eat fajitas. I mean, we just don't eat them much. Goodness. I probably haven't made a fajita in 100 years. But it just seemed like it would be so good. All right, y'all. Food feeds the family. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. Put deliciousness back in your healthy food. You can't get any healthier than this. Mm.
I forgot the cheese.
Oh,
Don't
well.
mind.
Low carb, gluten-free. No, sorry. These are not gluten-free shells. You can buy gluten-free shells. I have not found them in the zero carb, but you can buy gluten-free shells. So, but these are not.
This is good.
Mm.
Look, this is just fun food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just fun food.
I haven't had breakfast, so
When you
that is really
when you
good.
sort of get feel like you're in a rut on your food,
Mm-hmm.
whip out these.
Mm.
Break the rut.
Break the rut. Y'all look for Air Fry Friday.
Okay.
Okay. See y'all next time. Love you.